Hello, and welcome to Lolcow Universe News, your place for news and other ridiculous shenanigans from the Lolcow universe. Recently, the Lolcow Nerds have come under new management. Becky from Queens is in charge now, and in true Becky fashion, she immediately started causing chaos by deciding to fire Glamy and replace her with Zay Zooted. Glamy didn't take the news very well, and as you can imagine, went on a roller coaster ride of emotions.
So this means that Zay did the same thing then?
Yep.
So you backstabbed me too?
As much as I don't want to say yes, Glamy, I did what had to be done. You know how this game is. You know it's dog eat dog. And you know at the end of the day, if I didn't take it, somebody else would have.
I asked you. Why wouldn't you tell me?
Because, Glamy, unfortunately in
Shut
this
up,
universe...
Becky! I'm not talking to you. Why didn't you tell me?
Because unfortunately, Glamy, like she was saying, in this universe, it's dog eat dog.
And Zay's the one that hurts the most. Because I
Glamy?
knew that Becky was the way she was, and I knew not to trust her. I knew not to trust her. I knew not to trust her.
I want to offer a counter.
What you're not understanding, Glamy, is that this is a show at the end of the day. What happens behind the scenes is not the same as what happens on screen. Like,
no, I get
what
that.
I get to you behind the scenes still stands. Glamy, I love you. I'm not doing this to fucking hurt you. Like,
this ain't
I
love.
would never
This ain't
fucking
love.
cry on screen, but Glamy, I genuinely fucking love you. Like, you don't understand. This isn't coming out of place of me trying to fuck with you.
I do understand. You're just like everybody else. Just like everybody else.
Glamy, you're not getting it. It's a fucking show. I have no fucking choice. Like, I have to do what I have to do. I have fought for this fucking position the same way you have, Glamy. You're not getting it.
I do understand that part, and I'm trying to not be mad at you. I'm trying, but it's just the sheer fact that you lied to me. You lied to me.
It wasn't me lying to you.
It
wasn't me lying to you. I had no other option,
Glamy. You lied to me.
If I fucking told you, how would this have gone down?
Oh my god.
It wouldn't have gone down the same fucking way.
Fucking Becky, I get. It's you.
I couldn't tell you, Glamy. How do you?
Yes,
would you have even shown up today?
You would have told me.
It wouldn't have gone down the way it needed to.
It should have never gone down. You shouldn't be here right now. You should not be here at all.
But Pharaoh, I'm not the one who has the creative control here. Becky does, and if Becky thinks that I'm the one that's taking the position, I've worked as hard as everybody else here to fight for the position. So why don't I deserve to take it?
If you work just as hard as everybody else, then why doesn't what I've done count?
Because if you're her friend, you wouldn't do it.
Nobody's saying it doesn't count, Glamy. But
Well,
I'm saying
then
I'm
why
not the
am
one
I
with
the one
creative
that's
control
always being
here.
shifted around?
Because Becky's making that decision, not me. I'm just the one in the position that's
I'm
taking
mad at you for lying to me. It just hurts. The whole thing hurts. Like, I've tried. I did everything that I could. I stayed up late at night to try to put dockets together. I've organized things with Pharaoh and Eric. I even tried to pull Leppy up when he was failing. I've stayed up. I've done all these things, and you're telling me that I'm not good, and I don't think so. I'm trying not to hurt her. I'm a decent human being. I'm really trying to hold my shit together. I'm trying to be understanding. Yes, it sucks. Yes, it hurts. Yes, you acted like you were going to say no every single fucking time, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh yeah, oh here it is. I decided to say yes. Like, yeah,
Maybe
that sucks. And
ultimately,
then you
yeah,
want to
I
sit
did say
there
yes.
and
I did say
and then
yes.
you want to sit there and act and be like, oh, just oh my god, it's too much.
Told you it was a roller coaster. Poor Glamy, always getting replaced. Zay was right. It is a show. From tears to anger to Becky relishing in the outcome of her evil deeds and the pain of others, that was definitely a show. Now let's check out Keemstar's response to his insufferable monster's actions.
Becky, I already told you no. When you brought this up, I was like, no, you can't do this.
Oh, well, too bad, because I'm here and I just did it.
No, you can't fight. I told you to help them.
This is helping them.
This is not helping. It's snaking.
No, this is helping because she's weighing down.
How's this helping in any way, shape, or form? Or like explain.
And I have somebody so much better in mind. Keem, you told me if I did this, I would have full creative control. And that is the only way I accepted this position. You want a good show. I'm going to.
You're supposed to come in and help them do a better show. You're not supposed to like get rid of people.
Thank you.
We want them to move forward. And right now they're anchored down by dead weight.
Yeah, it's called you.
Pharaoh, you're the second weakest link, so you better watch what you say today.
I'm the second weakest link.
Keemstar, do something.
What'd I do?
Becky, come on.
No, tell her no. Tell her no.
She doesn't belong here. She is not a host. Maybe she could call in somewhere. She's good at calling in, but she cannot handle the pressures of hosting. She simply can't.
Becky, I asked you to come in and manage the show and improve the show and improve the host.
Why are you acting like you have no power here? Tell her no.
Guess what, Glamy?
Keemstar, I told you I didn't want her on here. I told you.
Here's the thing, Becky, I did give you creative control. Do whatever you want. You're the manager. But here's the thing. If you fail, this is on you. No one else. Not Eric, not Glamy, not Pharaoh. Do what you want. No. But if you fail, this is on you.
But
I'm willing to accept that.
But that's not fair.
With the pressure being on, it only took Becky 4 days to rethink her decision.
Oh, that's
Oh, God.
Wait,
what are you doing?
We're playing Minecraft.
Hi, what about it?
Yeah, I'm
playing games, Mom.
I'm asking what. Not the time, Glamy. I'm asking what you're doing, Zay.
Playing Minecraft.
Did I give you permission to do this stream today?
Keem did.
Yes.
No. Did I give you permission? I am your manager.
I don't give a fuck what you say, Nessie. You can suck it. Did you see your picture though on the thumbnail?
I did. And you know what else I've been seeing? Let me read you something that came from our mod chat, because it looks like you've been trying to siphon our highest paying viewers onto your side Discord server. Let me read to you what came from our Discord mod chat. I know this got lost in the shuffle earlier, but apparently Zay Zudit is doing the same thing. Multiple reports of her and S1K bringing people to their own server for money promotion. Josh was looking into it. Josh was looking into it.
Would you like an invite to the? Would you like an invite to the server, Becky? There's nothing going on in there except playing video games.
There's something going on in there, and it's called siphoning off our audience to collect them onto your private
to play
side.
Pokemon Showdown on VC. Yeah.
There is no reason for you to be bringing people from the
only people that I have
community.
invited from the Lolcow community are people I'm friends with. The only people in my Discord server are people I'm friends with. Everybody in there could vouch and say they're friends. Anybody
If you're friends with them, then why do you need them on a Discord? If you're friends with them, you have private.
So we can all be on a VC together to play video games, but you wouldn't know how to play video games with your friends, Becky, because you don't have any. Sorry. Becky, I feel like I should add you to the server so you can see the mod logs and see the amount of people I've kicked out of the server in the past week. In fact, I have 40 people in the entire server. Most of them aren't even from the LCU. They're from my own gaming streams that I do on my personal channel. That's where that server came from. But you can keep going on about it. I'll invite every mod to the server. I'll invite Keemstar personally to the server if he wants to go ahead and see what's been going on in there and check it out.
Well, if you have your own personal gaming channel, why didn't you just go do a gaming stream over there on your own instead of doing one here without permission when you have just been caught?
Because I got permission from Keem to do this stream. I don't need permission from you. Who are you?
Me.
You're not my boss.
You didn't get it from me, and I am your direct manager. You don't go over my fucking head.
Well, maybe if you actually checked the Nerds chat with all the information going on for the streams and actually paid attention to anything that we were doing for the streams, you would know that we were doing this stream today, because it's been in there for about a week. We've been talking about it. We talked about it all day long. But you don't actually check the chat of the stream that you're supposed to be managing.
Maybe if you ever actually had a real job besides selling your body on fucking OnlyFans, you would know you don't go over your.
Oh, you're one to talk, Miss Prostitute. Maybe you should go get more money for sucking dick instead of being so upset at me for doing a job here. You didn't do a stream today. Is that why you're so mad?
Did you ask anyone for permission with that?
To join my Minecraft server?
Yes, your private fucking server, Zay. Did you ask?
It is a Minecraft server. You are being insane right now.
I don't care what kind of server it is.
Do you think that I'm gonna be able to siphon money on a Minecraft server? Then you are loony.
You know what else is loony? You thinking that you can speak to me this way. Either you're gonna shut up and you're gonna fucking listen, or I will fire you right this second.
I mean, you can go ahead and try.
I'm thinking long and hard about whether I want to fire you right this fucking second.
For doing absolutely nothing?
That's exactly the problem. You did absolutely nothing. You didn't come to me.
Oh, you mean that I planned every single stream so far for nerds? What?
You mean the ones that I've had to override and veto and hold your hand for?
Oh, and the one that you overrided and vetoed, and we still ended up doing the exact plan that I had. Isn't that crazy? So, shit. Anyways, Gaffagarian with the $5.
Already accept this idea.
He did. Eric and Pharaoh, can't you confirm?
Yeah, he already did.
Thank you. So Gaffagarian with the $5 said, Becky, become a pay pig and join them. I think you were just jealous no one invited you.
Say, I want you to invite Keem to that server right now.
Okay.
Can somebody literally teleport me to someone? Cause
Yeah, me too. I'm lost.
I think he's gonna love it.
Like, I'm literally lost. I lost all my weapons and armor.
Yeah, I lost my weapons and armor too.
And
Send him an invite. You can
trees.
text him and ask him if you don't think I did.
Oh, I don't have any problem with trusting whether you did or didn't. That's not what I'm concerned about. Go back to playing your game while I decide what I'm going to do with you.
Have fun looking through the server and finding nothing.
All right, I'm back. I'm pulling the plug on this. Glamy, you're back on Nerds. Zay Zooted, you're fired from Nerds. Go kill yourself.
For what?
Minecraft.
Oh my god.
For what?
Don't say that. That's not nice. But
You're firing me for what? For what?
Becky and that ego of hers, am I right? Now, I don't know if what Becky was saying about Zay trying to funnel people to her server is true or not, but if I've learned anything while being engaged with the Lolcow community, it's that Becky doesn't care if it's true or not. Now, I do think that Zay handled that pretty well. She didn't really give Becky much of a reaction and didn't seem to be too affected by the decision. Glamy, on the other hand, is a whole different story. While she appeared to be calm, cool, and collected when the nerds were streaming, the true Glamy ended up coming out on Rewind later that night with yet another roller coaster of emotions, starting with panic.
Hi.
why you all land
Hey,
up?
Glamy, how you doing?
Not so good.
Yeah, you look
Okay.
not good.
What's going on?
So the thing on Nerds today, but I got asked if I wanted my job back, and on Nerds, and I said quickly yes, but now I'm second thinking it.
Because of
First
Becky?
of all, well, that's part of it, but the other thing is I already made a commitment to Brantley. I don't want to break that. I didn't think about that. I forgot about that. And then when I was on stream, I made a split-second decision. I don't want to leave her. She's been wicked sweet to me, and I don't want to. I didn't think about that because it didn't go through my head. Nerds was my home, and I was super sad about losing that.
Brantley's in the chat and says, girl, go to Nerds. That's your home. That's from Brantley. That's directly from Brantley. She says, go.
That was from Brantley.
Go home.
Brantley said go. Brantley said
She wants to see you. She only did the test thing.
But I made a commitment to her, and she's been so sweet and being there for me. I don't want to.
That test was only going to run for a week.
Do you think maybe Brantley set that up to show how good you could be so you could go back to Nerds? Or have another show?
I don't know.
He literally said, here, girl, go to Nerds. That's your home. Exactly what Billy said. It's Keems Star.
You got to be evil.
Oh my goodness.
If you want to be happy, you got to be evil.
Brantley.
Brantley is here. How you doing, Brantley?
Glamy.
Hi.
You did okay. The commitment is not even a thing, okay? Because we were just finding you a spot, showing what you can do, and you obviously fucking did your thing.
Okay.
So if you want this, take it. Take it.
Okay.
And then run the show. Like make it to where Becky doesn't even need to be there anymore. Make it to where
Make
Becky isn't even
Brantley
like
the manager of nerds.
Yeah.
no,
Okay.
thank you. I
Well,
couldn't do
you.
that.
Thank you, Brantley. I really appreciate that. That means a lot to me because
Oh my
you've always been super sweet and you were really, really like being there for me. And I didn't want to leave you high and dry. You know what I mean? Because that's not the type of person I am.
Glamy, when Savage
Now
came
Brantley's
in,
gonna make me go live with her.
I meant to put my camera on. Sorry.
I like your hair.
I forgot. I just took a shower.
To your curls.
No.
Your hair's pretty.
I had to get rid of them. They were horrible. I did not look like beans. I did not.
I look
They
horrible
didn't
right
dry
now.
long enough. It looked so bad.
Now, Glamy,
All right, go ahead, Billy.
When Savage came into this stream and took over this stream, was getting kicked out and coming back in the entire time, I went on to Cafe and I fought. I stood up for what I believe was right. And we got a new rule. If you get kicked off of Nerds again by Becky, you got to go on to every show you can and fight and say your piece. You got to do what you can. Use the platforms that are available to you to fight back. For right now, you're in the fight. You're on the show. You'll fight there too. But you're never out anymore. You have opportunities even when everything's taken away.
So what does that mean if I start appearing in every show?
Eric, you know what, Eric?
You already have. Job, Eric.
You come into all the shows, Eric.
I'm just playing with you.
Leg grabs like Pokemon.
But when we did the show, that's what I was telling her. I was like, she honestly at this point she should just be a host on every show.
Yeah.
Just rotate around.
That's cool too. But
You know, and
We could always have a fourth host.
the Beastie Boys said, "You gotta fight for your right to party, Glamy."
Thank you, Brantley. I
Glamy,
love you.
Conquer the LCU, please. Love you.
Love you.
Much
Thank
love,
you.
Brantley.
So as of right now, it seems we're back at square one with the nerds. Glamy's back where she belongs, and I hear talks of Zayzudin possibly gunning to replace Becky as the new manager of Nerds. So there may be an update to this story in the future. And that's all I have for you guys. To end this, I will leave you with some wise words from Becky. But first, don't forget to hit the thumbs up and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.
You're going to exist in the Lolcow universe. Guess what, honey? You better get used to being backstabbed. That's how it is around here.